Hey everybody, welcome to part 9 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD on PC 100% full game playthrough. So, about the whole HD thing, I gotta come clean here because I messed up pretty bad here. It turns out the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes only recorded at 720p and not 1080. Long story short, I had a little hiccup with my recording software, had to, do the whole reset to default thing and reload all my scenery and title thumbnails like the one you're looking at right now, and my dumbass forgot to check and see what I was actually putting out for video quality. I'm kind of relieved because at least it happened on this game where we're going to play through everything twice anyway, but, I messed up. The last few episodes have not been full HD, so sorry about that. I guess we'll talk about the other elephant in the room, how I trolled the ever-loving shit out of anybody who hasn't played this game already at during the last episode. When I said we were going to go to the final world and fight the final bosses, I kind of neglected to mention till the end that Riku actually has another section in the true final boss fight. And just to really be a troll, we're not going to see that final boss fight yet till after I've done everything else. Well, everything else within reason to do on this first playthrough. What we are going to do in this episode is we're going to take on this game's secret boss. So this game actually has a few secret bosses, but This is like the equivalent of Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1, or Terra in Kingdom Hearts 2, or spoilers in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the unknown that we fought in the destroyed Land of Departure. As you've come to notice, there is a pattern with the secret bosses in these games. We fought the unknown in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, who turned out to be Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Rechain of Memories didn't have a secret boss, so that really didn't apply to the pattern. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix's secret boss was the Lingering Will, who then became Terra in Birth by Sleep. And the connection has not been fully established yet, but before this game is over, before the final story piece is over, you will see the connection of the unknown in Birth by Sleep and who he is in this game. Now, unfortunately, this game does not follow that pattern. Our secret boss gives us no hint as to what's coming next. He is not tied into the future games in any way, shape, or form. We simply get Julius, or as I've become fond of calling him, Frankenpete. Why do I call him Frankenpete? Because look, it's clearly Pete in a Frankenstein knockoff. So we are going to take on Julius in this episode with both Sora and Riku. Why are we taking him on now when there's still other stuff to do? It's because he drops a particular prize that I really want. I want it now before we take on the special portals. I know I had said that we're going to do the special portals next, or at least I'd hinted at it strongly, but I think it's better if we do this first to get what he offers us. Give me just a second here. There's one little thing I'm double checking before I give you guys any wrong information on this stuff. I'm going to level with you about one other thing. I actually already did this part, and I completely botched just about everything on it. I was just completely off my game, and I was watching it, and I couldn't believe how bad I messed it up, and just said, nope, we're going to scrap this, and we're gonna do it again. How about that? So one thing I actually thought I got wrong, turns out I got right. We'll come back to that in a second, because that is the one thing I was checking. Alright, so, you know, I guess I'm doing confession here, because there's quite a bit of stuff I gotta, you know, be on the level with you guys about. I will be blatantly using the trainer in this episode, because I'm going to show you at this point the legitimate way to power level and farm money in this game. And by that I mean I'm going to show you the legitimate way once, and I'm going to just do it with a press of a couple buttons, because it's grindy as hell. I've already done it fair and square twice, and I don't want to spend another like 10 hours doing it. Okay, I think I've told you all there is to tell about my my fuck-ups, so let's go ahead and get on board with this here. So, as you can see, we now have the golden crown symbol on my my double main save file. That indicates that I have already beaten the game off screen, done the final boss, but like with every other Kingdom Hearts game, you can go back and fight the final boss again anytime you want. So we have the game clear file. There is some other stuff I've done off screen just to prep for this episode, since I did not do it and completely screwed up on my first attempt. Okay, let's see. First things first. Let's talk about money. Oh, right. So after you beat the game, you get Sora back. So storyline-wise, the game is now reset to the point before Sora took on Xemnas. What sucks about this is you can refight Xemnas with Sora as many times as you want. You don't get to refight the anti-Black Coat Nightmare or the two versions of Ansem. That's kind of what made me start doing boss backup saves, is like, you know, stuff like that where bosses aren't refightable. Because let's be real, these games have some pretty freaking fun boss fights, and you know I'm the type of gamer every now and again I like to go back and, you know, just do kind of like a self-made boss rush kind of thing. So anyway, so let me see where we are. So we're going to pop up to the world map here. The first thing we're going to talk about is how to get money in this game. Now, money is actually stupidly slow coming in this game compared to other Kingdom Hearts games. Now, there is one particular trick, and again, anything I'm showing you right now are tricks that I myself did not discover, but I am including them in this Let's Play because they're incredibly helpful. So, you know, props to whoever was the one to discover it, and I'm going to pass that knowledge on to anybody watching. So when you go into your drop menu, right now, Sora has Money Storm. More money prizes than usual. So what we want is to get that with Riku. So we're going to drop to Riku. The money trick is Riku exclusive, and I will show you why. And I believe I got really lucky and set this up so that Riku does have Money Storm on the next drop. Let's find out. Let's see. Alright, so here's Riku. We're at Memory Skyscraper where we last saw him. Oh, okay. Alright, I gotta do some dropping because we most definitely do not have a Money Storm. So, keep dropping. Alright? Keep dropping until Riku gets the Money Storm. Just gonna have to do this a few times because Riku had the yeah, so see, right now we have the risky wins and then risky wins again. But that's for Sora. I believe that is for Sora only. Make sure I get my facts right this time. I don't want to have to record this episode a third time. Yeah, we gotta get back outside of the world map here. Alright, so I believe I showed you this already, but once you are in Memory Skyscraper, the only way back to the world map is this portal right here. The portal that actually takes us back into Sora's dreams, if you want to get technical. Drop. Like I said, we just gotta keep on going until Riku gets Money Storm. If it takes too many tries, I'll just show you where the spot is, and, you know, it is what it is. I just won't be getting the full amount. I need to settle this once and for all to see if they both have the same pattern or not. So we are as Riku right now, and it says we're on risky wins. So let's see if it still shows risky wins and Money Storm when we drop to Sora. Because I'm honestly super confused as to how this works right now. Okay, so right now we are in risky wins. So when we drop to Riku, we should then see 2 Money Storms in a row still. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now that I'm certain of it, so right now we are playing as Riku with Money Storm. When we drop to Sora, we'll still be in Money Storm, and when we drop to Riku again, we'll be in the risky wins. As I said, Money Storm as Sora is useless to us for this money farming trick. Alright, so as Riku, during Money Storm, go back to the Symphony of Sorcery world, and drop down in the Golden Wood. And let's go ahead and save here, just to be on the safe side. Alright, and what we are going to do is go... We don't want to trigger any Dream Eater fights, so hop onto that, slow motion your way up here, go right here. Is this not the right spot? That's got to be the right spot. No. Alright, I think having these big fellas in the way kind of messed me up a little bit. So just for right now, we're going to switch these out to 2 that won't be in the way as much. It's supposed to be where 3 leaves sit together. I think that was the spot that I was supposed to go to right there. So if you do it right, you should be getting like 500 money a trip. And obviously, as you can see, that didn't take too long. And after you've gotten everything you can get, go to the world map. And then just drop right back down. Do the same thing, go up here. Slow motion your way up there. And we're going to go right here. Maybe that's not the right spot. We are in Money Storm, right? No, we're not. Now, what just happened? Now it's showing that we're no longer in Money Storm. What is going on here? See, now all of a sudden, we're in Risky Wins instead of Money Storm. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. So I am in the right spot. The game is just being a very confusing a-hole. We're going to save right here. Alright, I'm just going to save right here. I'm going to drop again. Now, see, look at this crap. Right now it says we're in Money Storm as Sora. But according to this, we should have been in Money Storm as Riku. So let's see what happens here. Now let's see if it puts us in Money Storm as Riku. Alright, I'm trying to show you guys the way to do this, and this game is just fighting me. So I guess the best generic advice I can give you is just keep dropping until you get to Riku and it shows Money Storm. Because I thought I had this figured out, but it's being a bitch. Somehow the forecast is like changing. Because it just showed a blank one and now it's different. Right, let's see what happens here. Spending way more time on this than I wanted to, but I want you guys to see that it actually works. Alright, so, I mean, according to the screen, the next one should be a Money Storm. But now I bet if we do this, it's not going to be a Money Storm. Okay, so, look, so right now, it shows that Riku is 2 drops away from a Money Storm. So let's drop 2 more times with each character, I guess. I know, this is already way more confusing and inconsistent than I ever intended it to be, but we're just going to roll with it this time around. Alright, so now Riku should either be in Money Storm or our next one should be Money Storm. Let's see. Okay, this time apparently it worked. I don't know what the hell I did wrong last time, but Riku is in Money Storm right now. Now we're going to save. I can't imagine for even a second the forecast changes every time we leave a world. That would just be ridiculous. So we're in Money Storm. We're in the area, the Golden Wood and Symphony of Sorcery for the money trick. That portal was not there before, so that's one of those special portals. Okay, hold on. I didn't leave the world, so technically the spot didn't respawn. World map. This thing's being a finicky fucker. Alright, pardon my fucking language. Here we are, back in the Golden Wood again. We're still in Money Storm. Okay, that's a plus. Let's try this again. 5th time's the charm. I mean, alright, let's go right here. You gotta get in just that right spot. See how I'm running a really tight circle? Look at that, 510 money. Okay, now you guys have seen the money trick actually working. So, basically, just keep doing that until you have as much money as you want. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit and change my money to 50,000 right now. Right now. Okay. There we go. I just earned money faster than Roxas did during summer vacation. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the world map for now. And I'm gonna go back into Symphony of Sorcery. And I'm gonna stay right here for now. Unless Riku gets the next thing I need first. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Just because the last time I gave myself a stimulus check on here, the game crashed. Which I know, karma, because technically I am cheating, but the only thing I'm cheating is how much time it takes to do this. Okay. We're gonna drop. Now the one we're looking for. We are looking for the Bargain Flurry forecast. Alright, so we got 2 more drops to do, according to this. Yeah, see, now it's all different. So I'm honestly not sure if each character has their own drop forecast. Alright, so man, this is like, this should not be confusing me as much as it is. I know I'm smarter than this. At least I'd like to think I am. Alright, so we are on the sale right now, which is what we want. So Sora and Riku must have their own separate forecasts. I thought it was tied together, but clearly not. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we are currently in Bargain Flurry. Now, here's where this gets fun. During Bargain Flurry, go to any Moogle shop. It does not matter which world you access the shop from. There are a couple commands that we need to make sure we have. Today's Bargain Day Kupo, I have new exclusive items. So there are items in this shop right now that are not regularly sold, and I believe I mentioned this before. But, you know, go through. Oh, crap, they're selling elixirs. No drop me nevers yet, though. Okay. Alright, now some commands are not available to buy in the shop, period. Just something to keep in mind. So what we want to look at right now, you want to make sure you have 4 balloon Ras, which I already do, so I'm not buying any. You want to make sure you got 4 Kiragas. That is going to be the command deck for Julius. Balloon Ra, Kiraga, rinse and repeat. Now, in anticipation of what comes next, the actual power leveling portion of this, you want commands that are going to wipe out all the enemies on the field quickly and from a distance. Thundaga is always a good option. I'm gonna get like 4 of those right now. Balloon Ra is also pretty good for quickly clearing out an area. Let's see. Magnet Spiral is actually pretty good too. You want commands that will let you, like I said, wipe out enemies from a safe distance. Ideally, and by now, if you're following my particular Let's Play, you should already have the Tyranto Rex. If you do not have him yet and want to know how to get him, check out Part 7. No, not Part 7. Check out Part 8, the World That Never Was. I should note that you need to have kept the Epic Fantasy from the treasure chest in Symphony of Sorcery to be able to make the Tyranto Rex at this point. And if you're following my Let's Play, that is exactly what I did. If you did not do it that way, then you might be out of luck. Unless you want to start doing special portals now, which you can. But if you followed what I've done so far, you should be able to make Tyranto Rex. And on Tyranto Rex's ability link board are the Meteor Crash command, which is Riku exclusive. Then you can also get Mega Flare and Firaga Burst. Those are really good for the power leveling. But like I said, you can also rely on Thundagas as a fallback if you're in a position where you can't get the Mega Flare and Firaga Burst. So like I said, buy like 4 Thundagas anyway, just in case. Make sure you've got 4 Kiragas. Make sure you've got 4 Balloon Ras. Sparkga is good for Sora. I'm not sure how great it actually is for leveling up with the method we're going to use. Zero Gravaza is good. Let's grab like 3 more of those, I guess. So you can use Zero Gravaza to pull all the enemies in, and then just lay waste to them with, Mega Flare, Firaga Burst, Thundaga, whatever you're gonna do. I kind of hope that if you're using my Let's Play as a guide for this game, that you did what I did, because the Tyranto Rex also had the second chance ability, which is super important, and I don't think I even touched upon the other Dream Eaters that can give you that. Hold on one second. I suppose I should give you guys an alternate way to get that second chance ability, just in case. Let's see. This is on the fly now, so bear with me a second. Like, this is unprepared. Okay, it's the Once More ability that we were looking for from the Tyranto Rex. Second chance, or you can get. So I've been working on an Excel database for this game, just like the one I did for Birth by Sleep with the abilities and whatnot. It's not 100% complete yet. Mostly because I was more focused on actually doing the recordings than finishing up typing it, but I'll put it up. I'll attach it to this episode so that you can see. I have an ability tab that tells you all the important abilities, the red and purple ones, and what Dream Eaters have them. Then I've got the Dream Eater recipe tab and the Dream Pieces tab. If you can't make the Tyranto Rex, try to make the Drak Quack instead. And let me see. The Drak Quack requires 4 Vibrant Fancy. And I'll put this. I'll at least put the Drak Quack recipe in the description if I opt to change my mind and not put the spreadsheet in just yet. Alright, Scatterbrain Gaming's back in session, my friends. What was I saying? Drak Quack. Vibrant Fancy times 4. And we can get those from. So, Vibrant Fancies you can buy from the shop. Oh, actually, that's great. So, Vibrant Fancy and Wondrous Fantasy can be purchased from the shop, and you don't even have to be in bargain sale to get them. So if you cannot make Tyranto Rex, make the Drak Quack instead. And then the Drak Quack will, you go through its link board, you'll get the Once More ability. And then if you don't have the Tyranto Rex and you don't have the really cool Mega Flare Firaga Burst, as I said, fall back on Fandagas, Zero Gravizas, anything that you can use to damage the enemies quickly from a distance so you don't pick up any HP orbs. That's the whole thing of this. So, that being said, the actual power leveling technique we are going to use. Remember how in Birth by Sleep I showed you guys that you want to get your commands down to like almost... not your commands, oh my god. Oh man, I have not had enough caffeine. Alright, let's try this again. And... action. Just like we did in Birth by Sleep where we get our HP down to criticals, we've got that god-awful obnoxious alarm sound. You know, the only thing more obnoxious than my commentary. We want to get our HP into critical. We want the EXP boost ability. Now, I've rehearsed this one about 50 times. The easiest way at this point in the game for the EXP boost ability... oh my god, is it EXP boost or EXP chance? EXP boost, dipshit, you wrote it down wrong. Alright, EXP boost. EXP Chance, I think, was a different Kingdom Hearts game. You want the EXP Boost ability, not Chance. Boost. I'm yelling at myself, not you guys, because apparently I have no idea what I'm doing today. You want the EXP Boost, and the easiest Dream Eater to get that from right now is the Cera Terror. If you have not already made the Cera Terror, go to the Moogle shop, buy yourself 8 Intrepid Fancies and 4 Grim Fantasies and make yourself a Cera Terror. Go through its ability link board until you get the EXP boost ability. And once you have done all that, you know, got whatever commands you can get, Fandagas, Zero Gravizas, Mega Flare, blah 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 blah. Make sure you've got that Once More ability from either Tyranto Rex or the Drak Quack. Also refer back to episode, or part 8 for the second... I did it again, didn't I? Once... have I not had enough caffeine, or have I had too much? Oh well. Let's just roll with it. So, Tyranto Rex or Drak Quack for the Once More ability. Second Chance ability is listed in the description for the last episode, so I'll copy that over to this one too. And then the Leaf Bracer ability, the one that lets you cast healing magic without being interrupted, you get that from the Meow Wow, and you can't go through the game without making the Meow Wow, so that one's a no-brainer. So once you've got those 3 abilities, and the EXP boost ability for the power leveling, and whatever commands you're gonna use, we're ready to move on to power leveling. I think. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. So, the power leveling, the actual spot, is going to be in the same place for both characters. So I'm going to show you legitimately how this works, and then I'm just going to pop on that infinite EXP thing and be done with it. Alright. So, we're going back to Symphony of Sorcery. And this is why I dropped down in the chamber as Riku already. I've actually got this set up wrong. Don't use Salvation if you have it, because that gives you back HP, and we don't want to get HP back. Okay. So, set up your command deck with your best crowd-clearing commands. Go into your abilities. Like I said, you should already have... Should already have Second Chance, Once More, and Leaf Bracer. Here's that EXP boost I was talking about. Obviously, make sure EXP 0 is turned off. Don't worry about these blue abilities. They really don't matter in the grand scheme of things right now. I mean, I've got Attack Haste and Magic Haste. That's helpful, but not mandatory. Alright, so I am going to save in case this goes horribly wrong and I wind up taking a trip to the game over screen. Hopefully my scatterbrained, horrific commentary for this episode hasn't driven y'all running yet. Alright, so just step down the stairs here, walk out the door. Let these enemies show up and just beat the absolute hell out of you. Unless the Dream Eaters beat the hell out of them first. Oh no, there we go, we're taking some damage. Just keep on taking hits. And don't let your Dream Eaters die. I mean, these two aren't going to take enough damage to die, but weaker Dream Eaters might. Okay, so we're in critical status. We have less than 25% of our HP. So 5,139 points to the next level. Now we're going to go back out there and hit Mega Flare once we gather all the enemies together. We're going to get far enough away that we don't pick up any HP orbs. Oh, it didn't kill them all. What's up with that? Alright. So just off that one enemy crowd, we got almost 2,000 EXP. Like leveling up in every other game, this is going to be horrifically repetitive. It's going to get kind of boring. If the music that they use for this world doesn't sit right with you, it's going to be even worse. Of course, that's what the mute button's for. But, so that is how you can legitimately power level. Now, I'm going to heal. I'm going to turn on the infinite EXP cheat, and then we're going to be done leveling up legitimately with Sora. I'm going to go over here. Now, as you can see, this is what the infinite EXP cheat does. Off that one enemy I killed, I'm going right to 99. Obviously, the higher your level gets, the easier it's going to be to just quickly run out there and wipe out all the enemies with like one Mega Flare. And then you just have to wait for Mega Flare or whatever else you're using to recharge and do it again. Obviously, Fandaga Zero Graviza is not going to be as fast or as effective. So hopefully you followed oh my god, here we go again. Hopefully you did what I did during the last few parts and used that epic fantasy to make the Tyranto Rex. And as an added bonus, the Tyranto Rex, Skelterwild, and Meowjesty are now also level 99. Oh, you'll notice that the Meowjesty has like a shiny thing going on there. We caught a shining Meowjesty, Ash! Hopefully somebody appreciated the Pokemon reference. That means that we have completed the Meowjesty's ability link board in its entirety. Alright, so Sora is now level 99. That's a special portal, we're not going to touch that yet. Alright, so we're going to go up here. We're going to save. And then we're going to drop. So I turned off the infinite EXP just for a second so I can show you that Zero Graviza and Fandaga will work. Just not as well as the other commands. Oh, I've already got one on there. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to replace this balloon rod with a Fandaga. And while those load up, we'll walk out here and get our ass handed to us to get into critical HP status. Oh, I need to reset Riku's, well, not Riku's party, just my preferred party. I want, where is it? I want you back, and I want you back. Again, the Dream Eaters I have are not necessarily going to be what you have because I use the glitch. Some of you may not feel, you know, consciously okay about using the glitch. Again, having played this game fair and square a few times already, I feel no internal struggle of morality about using the glitch. I mean, if they didn't want us to do it, they shouldn't have allowed it to stay in the game. So, that's how I justify that one. Alright, let's go out here and get stomped until our HP starts doing the wee 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 wee. Apparently Riku's special portal's in the same spot. There we go, that's good enough. Before I actually get killed. Ooh, how much HP do I have? Okay, so we have 6 HP. We can take one more hit. Alright, so again, EXP boost is active. I'm going to load up Zero Graviza and Fandaga. So, if you're going to do this approach, get everybody up there, and then as soon as you cast Fandaga, just roll out of the way, so you don't pick up any of the orbs. And it's just that simple. That's how we're going to do it fair and square. And I'll show you that one more time as we do it not fair and square and get Riku right up to 99. Gravazar, and Fandaga, and roll. Oh, no, it still gave it to us. Alright, so obviously if you're using the Zero Gravazar, the Fandaga approach, and, you know, your HP does go back above the critical point, just take a hit. Take a hit or two. We're playing on crowd mode. It shouldn't take long to get back into critical status. Obviously, if you have commands like Mega Flare and such, it goes faster. But, I mean, however you're doing it, this is the best, you know, power leveling method. Alright, now we come to the final stage of preparation for Julius. I know, so much stuff I'm showing you just to get ready for one secret boss, but you know what? It's necessary, and it just doesn't take enough time for me to separate them into their own parts. I'm not going to do one separate video just for money farming. Though as disorganized as it was, maybe I should have. Okay, so I am going to put the balloon run. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm going to leave that just the way it is. I'm going to leave that just the way it is. Zero Gravazar and Fandaga. We're going to leave that alone. Okay. Now, I already made my Julius deck. So we're going to go ahead and equip that right now. We are going to save. Alright, so Sora and Riku are level 99. My favorite Dream Eaters are all level 99. 3 for Sora, 3 for Riku, full party. And now we are going to drop back to Sora again. So, we really don't have to do this right now. This can be done at any time, but I figure let's just do it now and get it over with. I want the Dive Wing Keyblade because it has a huge magic stat compared to what we have now for Keyblades. Again, this isn't required. I'm just trying to, like, you know, do the little things that we can knock out now that will also help with Julius. So, to get the Dive Wing Keyblade, you have to get an A rank on every dive. And you have to do this with Sora and with Riku. Doing it with one does not get you the Keyblade for both. Now, I'm going to go all the way back to Traverse Town, and I'm going to check all my dives. I think with Sora, I got probably all but 1 or 2 of them. Let's see. A rank. A rank, only a B with Riku, the Silver Star. A rank, B rank. I didn't do too good with Riku on these, but I think a lot of that was just not really being concerned about it. And I think with Sora, I kind of got lucky on a few of them. Technically, that one's... Oh, okay. Country of the Musketeers. I didn't get an A rank with Sora. Shame, shame. Alright, so according to my ancient text, otherwise known as the old 2013 3DS game guide, back when physical strategy guides were still a thing. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember that. So I need to clear this in 1:15 or less to get the maximum multiplier. You need the maximum multipliers on dive mode to get the A rank. I'm not going to do a full dive mode guide right now just because we have to go through the game a second time anyway. Right now, I'm just going to clean up what I have to clean up to get a hold of the dive wing. And some of the stuff I'm showing you right now, like from here on out, where we'll dive into like full detail on during the second playthrough. I don't want to like beat a dead horse, I guess the phrase is. So right now, we're just gonna clear out the dives that we have in A ranked, and that'll be that. So from the world drop menu, just make sure you select dive, and you can redo the dives. All right, 1:15 seconds. We rack up 500 prize points.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go. Yeah.
Obviously, you want to destroy everything in sight.
Faster.
You also want to try to move fast.
Yeah. Faster. Here we go! Here we go! Faster! Yeah! Yeah! Here we go! Here we go!
Ooh.
Ha! Yeah! Fine! Ha! Yeah! Fine! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
You don't want to miss those.
Yeah!
There we go. Look at that.
Ha!
Now just get to the end as quickly as you can.
Yeah! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah!
It's gonna be close.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Alright, we got it. A rank. And apparently that was the only one that I didn't A rank as Sora. So there's Sora's Dive Wing Keyblade. Okay, so Sora's prep work is done. We have the Dive Wing Keyblade. I've got my deck set up. I just have to switch over to it. We're level 99. We're good. We're good. So I'm going to go to Traverse Town, and I'm going to drop down in the 4th district. I'll flip my guidebook all the way back to the beginning for all Riku's dives, since I think I only A ranked in one of them. Alright, so command deck, switch. We'll equip the Julius deck. Alright, that's done. I'm going to make sure that I have... So, counterpoint, 12 strength, 14 magic. Dive Wing, 12 strength, 15 magic. It's not much of a boost, but it's a boost. Alright, Sora is ready to take on Julius. And as soon as we get that Keyblade with Riku, Riku will be ready to take on Julius. And then we can actually get to the main event of this episode. Alright, Riku. Alright. We did get A rank on that one. Okay, this was Riku's Queen Buzzerfly fight, and I had a tough, not a tough time, it just didn't go the way I wanted it to. So this will actually be the harder one as Riku, I think. The grid might be tough too. Let's try this again. So you basically have to destroy this thing in one turn, I think. You got to make sure to get all 4 of her little buzzies on the first try when she throws them at you. Now, you hear that? She's throwing her buzzies at you. You must have really pissed her off. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I mean, I'm not really sorry, but that was terrible. Alright, so dodge, and as soon as these things appear back on screen, start smacking them. Ooh, did we get lucky? Yes, we did. Alright, get in there and just start wailing on this thing. Oh yeah, see, this is what happened. This is what happened before. Yeah, so you gotta do it in one shot. And if I have to, I'm gonna turn on the one-hit kill and do it in one shot. Damn it! You know, I said I've already recorded this episode once and just scrapped it because too much shit went wrong. This is the one thing that went right. I got this on the first try, and now it's being a piece of shit. Come on. There we go. Alright, take your time here. We got 45 seconds, and you want to make sure you get those prize orbs. There we go. Alright, now get to that portal. Alright, the hard one's done. Alright, now the grid I'm pretty sure I just didn't get through fast enough either. The one thing that's going to screw you on these dives when you're going for the A ranks is if you don't get to the gold ring fast enough. It's almost never the score itself that's the problem. Yeah, see, like those frickin' asshole drivers. Stay to the bottom of the screen if you can help it. Nice. Clear time on this. Oh, crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I should have made it. Really? I missed it by the 44. The 44. You gotta do this in 50 seconds. So let's do it again. Oy, oy, oy. Gotta be quick, so let's try to watch out for those stupid ships. Nah, so look at that shit. That is the shit that stops you from getting these, right there. Don't even worry about that. We're doing fine on HP. Just stick to one side of the screen and keep on going until you get to the end. Now we'll move on. Alright, should have it that time. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, damn, same thing. We didn't get this one. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the one that I think I actually died trying to do. So, 1:20 for the max multiplier on this one. Alright, there it is. Oh! So obviously speed through when you have the opportunity, but you got to make sure that you get the prizes too. Of course, you really don't want shit like that to happen. Take this! got it. We got it. We got it. Come on. Don't die, Riku. There we go. Alright, there's a gold diver for Riku on this one. Alright, let's see. Oh, we actually did get an A rank on this one. Oh yeah, that was the Brawlamari fight. Oh, okay. World That Never Was is our last one for Riku. Which I should have remembered since, again, I've already done this once. Oh yeah, okay. So this is another case if I just took too long. 1 minute and 5 seconds to get the max multiplier. 1,300 points. Again, try to just keep going, but obviously in sections like this, you got to make sure you're lined up right for so that doesn't happen. So now we're taking damage and getting slowed down. Okay.
Nice! Nice!
Gotta be careful here because everything's moving around trying to kill us. Probably not going to make it this round. Yeah, don't worry about that. It's not worth getting killed. You should still have time. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright. We failed. Alright, we gotta make sure we have enough HP to get through that spiraling section at the end there. Come on, Riku. I mean, it's my fault because I'm controlling it, but come on, Riku.
Nice! 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 Nice!
Wow. Cool. Flawless. Alright. Alright, that should be it. That should be our dive wing for Riku. Excellent. Alright. Now, after all that scatterbrained and confusion on my part and thinking I had it all figured out and then having no idea what was going on, we are finally ready. So now, I am going to... Oh, I already did that. Riku already has a Julius deck. Let's equip Dive Wing. Now, couple things to mention about this fight before we walk into it. You do not have your Dream Eaters with you. This is a one-on-one fight. However, abilities like Second Chance and Once More and such are still active because you don't need to have the Dream Eater in your party for those to work once you get them. Julius is a heavy hitter. He is going to beat the ever-loving shit out of you with his giant ass hands, kind of like Lana from Archer. I'm going to actually do the smart thing this time and wait for my commands to load up. Now, I should note, he has one attack where he leaps into the air and comes slamming down on you, and if he hits you with that attack, one of your commands will be locked for a set amount of time, and that can kind of mess you up. We are in Traverse Town's 4th District because once you pass into the fountain area, the fight starts automatically. As soon as we go through this door into the Fountain Plaza, we're going to get our asses handed to us. If you're good at dodging and timing and stuff, this really is not a hard fight at all. If you don't have the timing down on dodging this brute's attacks, well, then it becomes a little more complicated. The battle strategy here is going to be very simple. I'm telling you this now because odds are I'm going to get in the zone once I start fighting this guy and not say much. Dodge, balloon ra, heal if necessary, rinse and repeat until he's dead. Here we go. We do get some awesome music for it.
Who are you?
So the reason we're using Balloon Ra and not Balloon Ga, well, 2 reasons. Balloon Ra is easier to get, and it also homes in, whereas Balloon Ga does not.
Take this! Take this!
Alright, so here's that lightning crap I was talking about. Alright, so we're in the desperation phase already.
Take this! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Take this! Oh, take this! Yeah! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Ha! Oh, take this!
Obviously, the more distance you can put in between you and him, the better, but he has a knack for closing the gap quick.
Take this! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Take this! Yeah! Ha! Oh!
Alright, we got him.
Ha!
Nice! Nice!
What was that about?
And look at that, we get Ultima Weapon. Alright, now I have the Super Glide right now for Sora. You get that from the Ryu Dragon, which you can really only have right now if you use the glitch, or if you have already started doing the special portals and aren't quite following my play style to the letter, which, you know, I'm not saying what I'm doing is how you have to play the game. This is just how I'm doing it. So, I mean, if you follow what I've done, you should have the Ryu Dragon already. If not, you know, we'll get there. If you wanted to get the Dream Eaters fair and square, we'll get there. Alright, so I'm going to equip Ultima Weapon so I don't forget. Look at that. 16 strength, 16 magic. And I'm also going to switch back over to my crowd control deck because that is, wait a minute. Because that's really what's required. Yeah, that's what's required for the next episode that we're going to do. We need crowd control more than we need single target commands. But bear with me a moment because there is one thing I forgot I wanted to do here. It was this deck, wasn't it? Or did I go through and do it all? Oh no, it's this one. Alright, so that steep climb you might not have yet. That is from a Dream Eater ability link board. Same with Riku's Rapid Descent. But we'll talk about all that later. I mean, that's I'm not too worried about like getting 100% commands right now because that's more important on the second playthrough than it is on this one. Alright, so Julius is defeated. We have Ultima Weapon, and I don't think I actually equipped the right deck after all that. There we go. Boy, my memory is, I'm doing worse than Sora as far as remembering shit. I'm like, I don't know what is going on today, but alright. So, as Sora, we are now, I feel, adequately prepared for the special portals, which is what we will be doing on the next episode, since I thought we were going to be doing it this episode. I kind of forgot about Julius, to be honest. Pretty underwhelming as far as secret bosses go. But anyway, Julius is gone. Let's go take care of him as Riku and get Riku's Ultima Weapon Keyblade, and then that'll be it for this episode. Alright, we're just going to wait right here where there's no enemies while our commands charge up. Alright, hopefully we have just as painless a time as Riku doing this as we did as Sora. Not gonna lie, on the scrapped version of this episode I probably died to this guy like 5 or 6 times. Pretty embarrassing. But hey, luckily, nobody saw that because I had to redo it. Of course, I mean, there's still a chance I could die like 5 or 6 times right now.
What?
Alright, Riku, we got this. We've got a Keyblade that actually looks like a sword. We got this. Oh my god, we don't got it. Oh, shit! Oh yeah, there it is. So remember, even if you're afflicted with blind status, Balloon Ra still homes in.
Heal!
Ooh.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Damn, got distracted by a frickin' spam call or it almost got wiped out on that one, but we got him.
Next time, behave.
Alright, there we go. Ultimate weapon is Riku. Now, just as a fun fact, if you go and examine the grate, you can fight this guy again anytime you want. This one I'm not going to be too quick to want to refight, but you know, the option's there. Alright, let's switch over to our crowd control. Let's go ahead and equip that Ultima weapon. Oh, wrong one. There we go. The only reason I'm fighting any enemies right now is because I'm trying to pick up some droplets for the drop accelerator bonus for the next episode. And I would have sworn there were more enemies here than that. At this point, there we go. Alright, what do we have? 14? I'm pretty sure I need like 100 at least.
You're done!
Really?
Yeah! 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 You're done!
Okay, it's going to take a little bit longer than I thought to rack up those drop points. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this episode right here. Like I said, I will have in the video description some information to counterbalance my horrifically scatterbrained commentary for this episode. Cera Terror recipe will be in there. I'll put the Drak Quack recipe in there as the alternative to the Tyranto Rex if needed. The recommended commands will be in there, including the Zero Gravaza and Thundaga alternatives. The important stuff in between my rambling and mistakes will be in the description. Odds are when I upload this, I'm not going to include that chart just yet, but I mean, it is something I will put in a later episode once I feel it's done at a presentation quality. But the only thing I'm going to do off screen is finish getting the droplets I need for the level 3 drop gauge decelerator bonus. So when we come back for the next episode, we'll be as Sora, or maybe I'll just wait till we start the episode to drop. Either way, next episode when we come back, we will be taking on the special portals. How are the special portals different? What makes them special? Well, hey, I'll tell you on the next episode. But this episode was, we made some progress. The big thing is we beat Julius and got the ultimate weapon. We also covered the money and the leveling and some decent commands and whatnot, and we finished off the dives. So, through all my bumbling and a beat, that's all folks moments, we got some stuff done in this episode. As always, I thank you all for watching. Hope everyone's enjoying the game so far. And until next time, my friends, may your heart be your guiding key.